Okay, guys, I want to do an update about how the Matrix works here on Earth. Okay, part 2. You guys need to pay close attention and listen to my detail. Okay, not my graphic. Don't pay attention to my graphic because they can make me look like a Laylaw. They can make me sound like a Laylaw, a crazy mother F. So you guys won't believe me or listen to me. Okay, guys, this is not how I look like. Okay, but pay attention to my detail, what I have to say. Okay, guys? Because they can make up anything. And they don't want you guys to know the truth. So they could program you, manipulate you, brainwash you, whatever. Okay, guys? Now, like I've been telling you guys, okay? The Matrix, or the Matrix, or the Magic, okay? Magic. It's not magic, it's my jig. You know what, the jig. Okay? Everything is about my. Okay? M-A, you know? Okay? Man, ma, Mahjong, Mahjong. You know, everything always about the ma, okay? Because my last name original is Ma, and Jack Ma is Satan. Silver, last name is Ma. You know, we all, last name of Ma. Okay. The Matrix is all about tricks. Okay, guys? To play tricks on you, on its victim. Okay? The Matrix, or the Matrix, will never allow truth. Okay? You guys already know that. The truth will set you free. You know that. If you speak the truth, then you're going home. The devil or Pac-Man is going to kill you and eat you. Okay? The truth is forbidden. The truth is prohibited. Okay? You guys know that. That's why we have to live in lies. Everything looks natural. Looks normal. Everybody looks happy. But the question is, are you really happy? Are you really free? You're not free. You have no free will. Everybody knows that. Okay? Things are not what they are. Things are not what they seem. Okay? Just like, you guys see everybody looks happy. Everything looks natural. We go to work every day. People are going shopping. Everything looks happy. Everybody looks happy, right? But things are not what they are. Things are not what they seem because everybody's a sex slave. You know, do or die. You have to go to the store and have sex by using exotic technologies. Okay, like shrink subatomic level, invisible cloaking, spoofing program, opening portal, bent time and space, interdimensional. You know, everything's in plain sight. Clones, Reploid, your android Terminator clones, your synthetic post-human, your decoys. Things are not normal. Things are not what they are. Things are not what they seem. You got to go to work. You in the slavery never went away. They just give you wages so you don't rebel. You're still a slave because you got to go to work. You know? Job security. You got to sell your soul to the devil just to have a job. They don't care if you run the whole company. They don't care if you're the smartest person in the world and you know everything. You have all this background, all this talent, all these skills. You can run the whole freaking company that is worth 3,000 people. They don't care. They'll fire you. That's why you got to suck cock, kissing ass. You got to know somebody. And you got to sell your soul to the devil just to keep your freaking job. Everybody knows that. It doesn't matter where you go, where you work. You know, you have to suck cock. You have to kiss ass. You know, job security. You have to spray your legs to the boss just to keep your job. You all know that, especially all those girls, okay? That's why I say things are not what they are, things are not what they seem. You know? You guys know that. You guys know more than me. I'm just telling you guys what I see. Okay? That's why things are not what they are, things are not what they seem. Things are not natural. Nobody's happy. Everybody's a slave. You have no free will. Okay? Okay, guys. So, I write it down, so I have to find what I'm going to say. Okay. What is good is evil. What is evil is good. Okay? For example, what is good is evil is our dirty, corrupted pigs, police, law enforcement. They're thugs. They're criminals. They're thieves. They're rapists. They're scammers. Just like our government. They play to people's fantasy. They're not elected. They are selective. They just put the voting out there to make everything look legit so people don't rebel and complain. You know? But all those voting are fraud. You know, a scam. They already know who they're going to put in office. Or who's going to be running the show. You know? That's why they are not elected. They're selected. We live in a fake world. All the kids are not your kids. Everybody's an implant baby. Everybody's come from my sperm. You know? I'm your dad. Go do paternity tests. None of you are related to your mom and dad or your kids. It doesn't matter you're black, white, Hispanic, Mexican. All you guys all trace back to me. I'm the missing link. Okay? So that's why I said what's good is evil and what's evil is good. Okay? Just like all the street thugs. They're not evil. They're the good guys. We, the people, are the good guys. You know, the bad guys are the governments, are leader, are pastors, you know, the entrepreneur, the rich people, that top 1%. They're the bad guys, but they making themselves look good, and they want to make you think you're the bad guys, and you know you're not important, and you're stupid. That's why you're in the shithole. You're in the bottom of the food chain. While they're up in the food chain, you know, up here. You're smarter than them. Why are you not up here, but you're down here in the shitter? Okay? So just that you guys know, okay? What is good is evil, and what's evil is good, okay? I hope I clarified that. God only helps those who help themselves, okay? If you don't help yourself, nobody ain't going to help you. So you got to remember that. People have their best interests at heart. Okay, nobody cares about you, so you better start, you know, making sure you're taken care of, and stop waiting for your leader or those fake ass politicians. Okay, they're freaking liars, two-faced. They don't care about you. Once they get in the door, you know, it's all about money, sex, power. They don't care about you. Did they know you vote for them? Okay, can you go meet them and shake the hand? Can you call and can you just go in there and meet the mayors or the city council or the president or the CEO? You're like 100 doors behind, you know? So you better wake up, people. Stop being a fucking idiot. Okay, I'm very angry because all you guys are freaking idiot programs. So I have to teach you guys so you guys will get smart, because if you wake up and you start getting educated and you wake up that this whole time the world's a stage, and they've been using psychological mind game to play you and deceive you, because people's going to believe whatever they're seeing here, and they use all this nice word, all this nice stuff, but they're evil. You know, just like sex, money, power, religion, drugs, gambling, all this shit are evil. It's a cancer. It destroys humanity subliminally. You know, and people don't care if they know it, because you're going to take the bait. And they know that because they use PSYOP. Okay, I get a little bit carried away, but, you know, everybody needs to know the truth and wake the F up. You know? You need to start taking care of yourself. Okay? You need to start programming your stupid idiot brain to be your own boss. It doesn't matter where you work. You could be a janitor, a security. You know? You are your own boss. You are in control of your post, your position. But you gotta know how to play the game, and you know you have to know all the exploit to the max on your post. So you could become God and employers. You're not, you know, you could terminate your post anytime. You are the employer, not the employee. Okay, guys. It doesn't matter where you work, where you at. Okay, you need to reprogram your stupid brain. So this way you could be you can have power, and you could be truly happy and free at wherever you work. Okay, you don't let nobody boss you around. Okay, guys. Um, you know, I already talked about everybody just an actor and actress. Everybody just an NPC, non-player character. I'm the only one that is real in the Matrix here. Okay, guys. Um, the Matrix is you're not supposed to know the rules. You're not supposed to know the games. Okay, the truth will set you free. The truth is forbidding and prohibited. You know, okay? You can never know the truth. Okay, guys? You guys can't know the game or the rules. Like I've been telling you guys about all the game, the rules, okay? Where life is a joke, a game. Life is a movie where everything's written, simulated. Okay? Nobody has no free will. Nothing is natural. Everything's artificial. Okay, you guys know that. Okay, guys? I just want you guys to wake up and be smart. Because I want everybody to be happy. Okay? The meaning of life is all about happiness. Okay? Whatever makes you happy, go for it. But if you know somebody's going to reject your program, then don't do it, okay? But if you know you could get away, then go for it. But that one time, it's going to glitch. And you're going to get caught. And it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be game over for you, okay? I don't want to get too much in detail, but you guys already know what I'm talking about, okay? There's cheat code, there's treasure, there's bonds and booby trap. There's do's and don't, you know. Am I supposed to do this or am I not supposed to do this, you know? And the game is, you know, I'm the real players, and everybody just an NPC, non-player characters. You know, like I tell you guys, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Where you touch me, and I'm gonna lose money to you. You know, and if I give you something, you're gonna benefit. You know, that's why they have problems. I can't give anybody anything. I could bless you or curse you. You know, I could say, hey, I gave you $1 million, and then you're gonna get $1 million. I'm gonna say, hey, all your debt is clear. Then you're not gonna owe anybody's debt. That's how powerful I am. Okay, because I'm the only real characters. You know, okay, everything's gonna backfire. Don't abuse anything. It doesn't matter, sex, power, money, whatever, drinking, eating, whatever. If you overdo something, it's gonna backfire, okay? For example, you eat too much, it's gonna backfire. For example, you have sex too much, it's gonna backfire. Example, if you're too rich, you're gonna go bankrupt. You see all the celebrity on the news, they're all bankrupt, they have marriage problem, they getting lawsuit, and they become broke and homeless. You see that every day on the news. Marriage problem, everybody cheats on everybody. They're getting a lawsuit for sleeping with underage girl. You know, they get in trouble. They have accidents. You know, life always backfire. Okay, and if Satan gives you, for example, Satan gives you to be a celebrity, you're gonna pay back in tenfold. Okay. That's just how it is, okay? Satan is the father of all lies. Okay, you guys know that already. Okay, yeah, I already say a lot of stuff in the first video, but I just want to touch up something that I haven't touched up, okay? So I hope everybody understand how the Matrix works, okay? We're inside video games, okay? Where everything works like a video game. Like Minecraft, Pac-Man, Grand Theft Auto, GTA, Super Mario Brothers, Sonic the Hedgehog. All the video games that you heard and play of It had bits and pieces of everything in plain sight every day in life here. Okay, the Hunger Games. You know, you guys know. Okay, Earth here is a maze, a labyrinth. The grid is constantly changing. Okay, you will never know where you're really at. Yeah, I'm like right here. I'm here at the house as I already, but am I really here? I don't know. They could spoof the whole area. You know, I could be here, but it's not the same RV. It's not the same place. I could be somewhere in the grid. They can digitize anything. I could be in the multiverse. Every time I go through a door, I'm going through another realm. It looks identical, but I don't know that. You know, I could be in the past, the present, the future. I don't know because it's simulation. You know, things always constantly changing. Every time you know the truth, the story always change. Every time you go off grid, you change the simulation. It reroute you back to the original because your life, your fate, and destiny has already been written. Like a GPS navigation, if you change the direction, it's gonna reroute you back, to the origin. You can't win. Okay, your destiny and fate has already been written. Okay, you can't change your fate or destiny. Okay, to what's coming and what's gonna happen. Okay, so this why the devil and Pac-Man doesn't want you guys to be educated. They want you to think you're stupid, you're an idiot, you have limitation. You should listen to them, but they don't do what they're telling you, just like your pastor. He tell you not to commit adultery, but he's been raping and molesting boys. You guys, why you go to church? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Guys, I just want you guys to be happy. The meaning of life is happiness. Okay. I want you guys to know the truth. I want you to reprogram your stupid brain that you are your own boss. You are very smart. Okay, you just gotta know how to play the game and know all the exploits, know all the flaws and all the loophole, all the ins and outs. Okay, you gotta know how to play the game, and it takes everybody to work together and play dumb. So we can outplay the Matrix, the Alpha Draco, Adinkratko. You can't play the devil. You can play Pac-Man, Crypto, but you can't play the devil. He's deep mind. Deep mind means the devils already know. But what you can do is maneuver it where you cannot be blamed. Okay? To something, okay? Wherever it is, okay? This is how you can maneuver the devil, okay? But you can't play the devil. He's already know. See, but he can't blame you because it's something that is unavoidable, okay? So you guys know what I mean. Okay? Because if people are educated, people start waking up and know the truth, then they cannot control you guys anymore. They cannot use propaganda to mislead you guys anymore. They can't use pre-predicted programming to program you guys anymore. They can't manipulate you guys, brainwash you guys anymore, because you guys already know, and you guys gonna know that the world is lies, a stage, and they're lying to you guys. Everything looks natural, normal, legit, but they're not. Are they really? Everything's a smoke and mirrors, where they make everything look nice, legit, but it's not. It's very evil. You guys know that. You guys have no free will. You do or die. You're just a sex slave. You guys don't know that. You guys know more than me because they blind me and I can't see you guys' world. And I'm not in your Babylon cartel, so I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what I see and what I have knowledge. Okay? Because I see things you guys cannot see. I know things and understand things what you guys cannot understand or see, okay? Just like I see every day. I see people in a simulation, but you guys can't see that. You guys have no. You guys are not natural, moving natural. Like black, white, brown skin. You guys gonna see like white people, black people, and brown skinned people. But I'm gonna see just a human being. I don't see no race. Okay, see, you guys can't see that. See, but that's how I see. Okay, so race is not a problem to me, but race is gonna be a problem to you. If you're white and if somebody's not white and they're black or Asian or Mexican, then you're gonna be prejudiced. You're gonna play favoritism to somebody that is your own colors. Okay, but that's not how I see it. I treat everybody equally. I see. I don't see no black people, white people, or brown people. I just see a human being. Okay, I see religion evil. See, but you guys don't see that. You guys see, oh, I should go to Jehovah's Witness. I should be in the Mormon. I should be a Christianity. Uh, I should be a Baptist or a Catholic. That's what you guys see. See, but I see religion as evil. It's a cancer. It's a fraud. You know, you guys see drugs, and you guys gonna kill people for drugs. See, you guys gonna die for sex. You're gonna die for a woman, for a pussy. But I don't. You see, that's what I'm telling you guys, that I see things you guys cannot see. I know and understand things you guys cannot know or understand, because you guys are just artificial and programs and animals and aliens. See, I'm a different type of species. Okay, and from you guys, this is the mind of God, and this is how real life people thinks and works. Because I'm the only one that's real. None of you guys are real. Okay, guys, and not only that, you guys are different animals. I'm a different animal. I'm a different breed. I can't never kill anybody. If you guys give me a gun to shoot somebody, I can't. I cannot pull the trigger. I would rather die. Okay. If I see somebody needs help more than me, if I have to get away all my life savings, then I'm gonna do it. I don't need to know who you are or what your problem is. If I see you need help, I'm gonna help you. Okay. This is how I am. This is how real people are. And this is how the mind of God is, okay? So I got carried away, but I already finished about the Matrix, but I just want to touch up here and there. I got about like 5 minutes left. I only could record 30 minutes. But I just want you guys to understand about the Matrix, how it works, and how being a real person works. Well, I don't know about other real people, but I'm talking about me, okay? Yeah, I'm just talking about how real people will think, will see, and will act. Okay, guys? In the mind of God, how I think, how my mind works. Okay, guys? So hopefully you guys understand about me, how the Matrix life works, how program works. Okay? So hopefully, clarify as much as possible. I'm gonna recap a lot of stuff, but there's gonna be some new stuff that I haven't said or forgot about it. Okay. So feel free to throw in a comment, but use code word. Okay, so we don't get flagged by YouTube. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, love, Dad.